What's up, y'all? I'm your host, DHR2. Welcome back to my channel. So, I've just watched the interview with CM Punk on Fox, and I have to say I was really impressed for what I've seen from Phil Brooks, because he basically said some things that really caught my attention, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But before we get into this, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Click the bell, be a part of the DH crew. So with that being said, let's get into today's review. So, CM Punk went on an interview on WWE Fox, and he was basically was talking about how he was called to come back to the WWE, and he was just being him, being himself, and the fact that you have a guy who's been in the WWE for a long time, who left the company 6 years ago, and the fact that he's returned, it definitely brought a huge presence. And I don't think without CM Punk, this company wouldn't be anything, because ever since he laid the pipe bomb, he basically changed the game of how to cut promos right. And the fact that he was telling Renee about his experience with the company, how he left to do other things, but it didn't really work out for him. But what he actually said in the interview, it really spoke volumes to me. It's the fact that people are going to be chanting his name everywhere they do pay-per-views. And here's my thought and twist on this. You smarks out there pretty much wanting CM Punk. You chanted for name. You chanted for his name all the time. CM Punk, CM Punk. And so does he comes back. What do? You call him a sellout because he came back into the WWE, just because he was telling his frustrations and his opinions on the company, how they treated him dirty and disrespecting him and stuff, about his idea of, bringing the Shield together, and the fact that you don't want him back. And I sometimes feel like you smarts just don't know what you want. Either you want him back or you don't. But this is what CM Punk actually said. He was basically saying that, wait a minute, I did not. Oh, and he did stated that he was not really nervous, returning to the WWE Fox, television, but he will rather, work behind the scenes on Fox than, he is a part of the WWE, but he will rather just work behind scenes. So that way, you know, he'll be able to give his expressions, his thoughts, and his opinions on the company. He did say that this company was garbage at this point. He doesn't feel any positive respect for the current product. It's pretty terrible. He pretty much just is saying how we're saying, you know, what I'm saying, this product is trash, you know, and he basically says that no. When Renee was asking him about whether he's gonna return for in ring action, whether it's gonna be in Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble, uh, he has no interest of returning to the ring. He hasn't trained, he hasn't doing anything. He hasn't talked to Vince McMahon and them about, you know, getting back into the WWE action. But that's if he wants to get back into in-ring action, not us. That's on him. But if he choose not to get back into in-ring action, I can't get mad at him about it. I can't fault him for it. That's his decision. And I've always said this about people bashing Undertaker and other wrestlers coming back to wrestle, telling them that they should retire. Who are we to say that, to tell them they need to retire? That's up to them, not us. We're not their fathers. We're not their parents. We're not their managers. That's on them. They're old enough to make their own decisions, and that's how I feel with CM Punk when he said that if he's gonna come back into the ring or not. You know what I'm saying? That's if they want him to. If he wants to wrestle again, listen. Phil Brooks is 41 years old. You know what I'm saying? He don't know if he's gonna still wrestle. We don't know if he's gonna be in ring action or not. That's if he wants to. But to me, he would rather just, stick to doing, Fox panels and stuff, and interviews and opinions and stuff behind, WWE Fox, rather than wrestle. But I did not see the clip of him giving Seth Rollins, some tips. Stop tweeting and focus on wrestling. And then, to make matters worse, the Smarks, the Seth Rollins, junkie writers are going to defend him like they always do. But yet, when Seth Rollins is doing something wrong, I don't see them defending him. But now that CM Punk is back and he's telling Seth Rollins to stop tweeting, everybody is, is talking trash about CM Punk when he made a comment about Seth Rollins' tweet. Well, that's how the internet works nowadays due to the Smarks. Don't even know what they want. And it's quite obvious that they are the problem. So, they're the reason why I don't even watch wrestling anymore. But the only people that has me interested is The Finn and CM Punk. Truth be told. So, hey, it is what it is. But above all of that, I did enjoy the interview with CM Punk on Fox. It's great seeing him on TV. He's glad to be back in the WWE. He's still being himself as he should be. He's been in the wrestling game for a long time. He's been wrestling since he was a teenager in the indie industry. And now that he's in the big leagues, he's in a better place. So you can't say that he's garbage. If he gets in, if CM Punk decides to get back into in-ring action, you're going to see a whole lot of him on TV, especially on SmackDown, if he's going to wrestle. But like I said, that's his choice, not ours. So, if you guys seen the interview, let me know. Like I said, I'll post the original video down in the description box so you guys can check it out yourself. This is my opinion on the interview, my review of it. So, I want to hear your take on this. If you enjoy my thoughts on this, let me know in the comments below. And DHR2, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.